Good morning friends, standard 11 commerce, subject statistic and chapter number 2, that is presentation of data. This is the second video of this chapter, and in last video that we learn about presentation of data, qualitative, quantitative, okay, and then after we will discuss the frequency distribution. Telemark, with the help of Telemark we are going to find out, okay, we are going to find out frequency distribution. Last time we already discussed, we already calculated one example. Right now we are going to discuss about next example, and next example is here. So that is illustration number 1. In a television manufacturing company, 500 television sets are producing during a week. In 1 week that they are producing 500 sets. It is the population. A sample of 50 television sets drawn, and each television set is examined. The number of defect as per given below, prepare the appropriate frequency distribution. Okay, so here what is the information? What is the question? That 500 television sets are there. Out of 500 television sets, what we are doing? We are taking 50 as a sample, and we are check that how many defects are there, and we have to find out frequency distribution. So as we discussed that this is the whole data, that is 50 data is there, 0 2 2 0 3 3 4 1 like this. Okay, right now what we have to do, first of all we have to find out range. What we have to find out? Range. Okay, so what is the formula of range? So range is equal to maximum value minus minimum value. So here in this particular data, what is the maximum value? 5. So here 5. What is the minimum value? 0. So here 0. So range is 5. So what we have to do? We have to prepare that type of data in which big and small both value are there, maximum and minimum both the value are included. Okay, so here what is the minimum value? 0. What is the maximum value? 5. So now what we have to do? We have to prepare frequency distribution. Okay, so here number of defect per television per TV. Okay, so here first part, then after telemarks. Okay, second number, that is telemark. Okay, and third one, that is frequency distribution. Okay, or frequency. So here number of television sets, that means frequency. Okay, so here number of TV sets, that is denoted as a F. So here 0 1 2 3 4 and 5. So in this way we have to prepare one table, and final that is total. Okay, so now what we have to do? We have to prepare frequency distribution. Okay, so with the help of given information, okay, we are draw. Okay, we are draw this column that I will draw. Yes, fine. Okay, so we can easily do the telemark. So here number of TV, that is frequency F. So here now what is the next step? What we have to do? We have to put the data in particular table. How? In column wise we will put the data. Okay, so here first of all 0 0, then 3. So here 3. Okay, 0 then 2. So here 2, 0 then 2, again 2 and 0. First column is over. See, I am putting the value from here. Okay, from here. First of all, that is 0, 2, 2, 0. Okay, same as 3, 3, 4, 1. Okay, so here that 3, again 3, 4, 1. So here 4 and here 1. So 3, 3, 4, 1. 2, 4, 2, 1. So here 2, 4, 2 and 1. 2, 4, 2, 1. 1, 1, 1, 0. So here 1, 1, again 1. 5. When 4 line is there, fifth line that we have to cross. So it can be easy to calculate. So here 1, 1, 1, then 0. So here 0. Okay. Thereafter 0, 0, 0, 2. So here 0, 0, 0 and 2. Okay. Thereafter 5, 4, 0. So here 5, 4 and 0. Thereafter here 5, 4, 0 over 5, 2, 5, 0. So here 2, 5, 0. 3, 2, 1. So here 3, 2, 1. 0, 1, 0. So here 0, 1, 0. 2, 0, 1. So here 2, 0, 1. 3, 3, 3. Wow. 3, 3, 3. 0, 2, 1. 0, 2, 1. 0, 2, 1. 0, 1, 0. 0, 1, 0. 1, 1, 0. So here 1, 1, 0. Okay. 1, 1, 0. And then 0, 0, 0. So again 0, 0, 0. Now what we have to do? We have to simply calculate. So one side is equal to 5. 5, 5, 5. 15 plus 3, that is 18. 5, 5, 2, 12. 5 plus 4, 9. 5 plus 1, 6, 3 and 2. And when we are doing the calculation of all the things, 15 plus 12 plus 9 plus 6 plus 3 plus 2, our answer will be 50. And that is our sample set. Okay, it means that no one information is missing from this. So in this way we can find out frequency distribution. Okay, thank you. Okay, so after the completion of illustration number 1, now we are going to discuss about some theory part of this chapter. The next topic is that continuous frequency distribution. So first of all we understand about what do you mean by continuous frequency distribution. So here some formula and some information regarding that. So first of all we discuss about that particular thing, and thereafter we discuss next part. So here what is continuous frequency distribution? So here a continuous frequency distribution is carried out when the variable of raw data is continuous or range of data is large. See, whatever example that we learn, what we learn that if accident is there, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, number of child 0, 1, 2, 3. Last example that we discussed, that defective problems 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up to 5, 10, then it's okay to do all the columns. But when the data are in a raw form, in a big form, large form, at that time it is difficult to draw all the single data in particular table. For example, weight of particular students. So it's from 0 to 60, 70. So it is difficult to measure all the columns of all the single row and column to calculate the frequency distribution. So at that time what happens? What we have to do? We have to make the classes. What we have to do? We have to make the class, and that is called a continuous frequency distribution. So when it is used, first of all we learn when continuous frequency is used. First of all, when the data is particular in a large form, okay, whether the data is a continuous or range of data is large. As we know, what do you mean by range? Maximum value minus minimum value. Okay, for example, maximum value is 100, minimum value 0. So it is difficult to draw like write 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to 100. It is difficult. At that time what happened? We have to prepare classes. What we have to do? We have to prepare class. And for class, we have to first of all find out K or class length C. And it's an appropriate thing that minimum class is 6, maximum is 50. What we have to do? We have to prepare classes. And that particular class, minimum value and maximum value both are included together. For example, minimum value is 0, maximum value is 100. So we have to prepare the class that in which 0 and 100 both the value are included in particular class. For example, 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50. 50 to 60, 60 to 70, 70 to 80, 80 to 90, 90 to 100. So 10 class that we have to prepare. In this way, minimum class than 6 we have to prepare and maximum 15. It is not less than 6 and not more than 15. So this much that we have to prepare. Next one. If the class length for the different class are equal, then it is called continuous frequency distribution with equal class length. Class length is equal. For example, let us recently take the example 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60. Like it's a continuous, and class length is 10. Same for 0 to 10, difference is 10. 10 to 20, difference is 10. And same way, if we are preparing this much way, it is called a equal class frequency distribution, continuous frequency distribution with equal class. But here, class length is unequal, so it is called continuous frequency distribution with unequal class length. If class length is not equal, okay, sometimes happen that in situation class length is not equal. So at that time, whatever frequency distribution is there, then it is called, okay, unequal continuous frequency distribution with unequal class length. Okay, so two types is there. Number one, that is equal class length, and number two, unequal class length. Thereafter, again, two types is there, and that two types is exclusive frequency distribution and number two, inclusive frequency distribution. So two types of frequency distribution is there. Exclusive and inclusive. Now we will discuss about what do you mean by exclusive frequency distribution, and second one, that is what do you mean by inclusive frequency distribution. So here definition is there. So what is the definition? If upper limit of any class and lower limit of the succeeding class are same, then it is called exclusive classes. See, once again, upper limit of any class and lower limit of its succeeding class are same, then it is called exclusive classes. Okay, for example, 30, 35, 35, 40. Okay, so for the second class 35 and 40. Okay, it's a upper limit of any class. For example, 30, 35. Okay, here I will take example 30, 35, 35, 40. So upper limit, this is the upper limit, and lower limit of succeeding class are same, that is called exclusive classes. That is called exclusive classes. Same as if upper limit of any class and lower limit of its succeeding class are not same, then it is called inclusive classes. Are not same. Let us take one example, that is 32, 34, 35 to 40. Okay, so here last digit is 34, here last digit is 35. It means that both are not same, and if both are not same, then we can say that it is an inclusive classes. Okay, so two types is there. Number one, that is exclusive class. Number two, that is inclusive class. And for that, some formulas are there to find out the upper limit and lower boundary. That is upper boundary point, lower boundary point. That is class. Then we have to find out for the class boundary point. So here upper boundary point is there, and then after second, that is lower boundary point is there. So how we can find out the upper boundary point and lower boundary point? So some formulas are there. With the help of formula, we can find out upper boundary and lower boundary point. So here first of all, lower boundary point. So what is the value of what is the formula of lower boundary point? So here value of lower limit of that class plus value of upper limit of this previous class divided by 2. Once again, value of lower limit of that class plus value of upper limit of previous class divided by 2. So we can find out the lower boundary. With the help of example, it will be easy to understand as well as calculation. Okay, so this is the formula that we have to only remember. Upper boundary limit, value of upper limit of that class plus value of lower limit of succeeding next class divided by 2. Or the another formula for upper boundary point is equal to lower boundary point. If lower boundary point is given directly, then lower boundary point plus class length. Whatever class length is there, if we are adding in a lower boundary point, definitely we get the upper boundary point. So with the help of lower boundary and upper boundary, we can find out the class boundary point. Then again, what is the class length? If we have to find out the class length, then class length is equal to upper boundary point minus lower boundary point. So we can find out the class length with the help of this formula. And for that, mid values play the important role. So what is the value of mid value? Mid value is equal to value of upper limit plus value of lower limit divided by 2. As we discussed in earlier, that if we have to find out the mid value, that we have to include lower limit plus upper limit divided by 2. And if mid value is given, and with the help of mid value, if we have to find out the upper limit and lower limit, then how we can find out? So upper limit, how we can find out upper limit? Mid value plus half class length. Okay, that mid value plus 1 by 2 class length, and lower limit, that is mid value minus half class length. So with the help of this formula, we can calculate the examples and we can find out the class boundary as well as class length, and then we can find out the frequency distribution. Okay, so what we learn, that is first of all we learn the example of frequency distribution, then after continuous frequency distribution, minimum 6, maximum 15. When it is used, when continuous data or range of data is large. Then equal and unequal class length continuous frequency distribution, and then after two types is there, exclusive and inclusive, that we have to prepare here. If both are same, okay, upper limit of class and lower limit of that succeeding class is same, that is called exclusive. And if upper limit of any class and lower limit of that succeeding class is not same, that is called inclusive class. Okay, that inclusive frequency distribution. For that we have to find out upper boundary point and lower boundary point, and some formulas regarding upper boundary, lower boundary, class length as well as mid value. Okay, thank you.